Are we gonna be fighting?
Mm-hmm.
Danny had suggested that since both pairs of brothers in the same task together, it might be interesting to see you go head to head.
I'm wondering how Danny got this idea.
The Sunflower Kingdom is known for skilled swordsmen, so it was inevitable.
Right. No other reason?
Of course not. I'm not going to intentionally ruin my task. That seems to be a trend within this group.
Fair enough.
Hey, Rhino, what's the rush?
Let's just get this over with.
Don't go beyond the border of the structure, or else you'll automatically lose the duel.
Frost and Ness are up first. Three.
Did you steal my necklace?
What necklace?
2.
Our mother's necklace that she gave to me.
I don't know anything about your necklace, and I don't know why you're bringing this up now.
1.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Kano and Rhino. Three.
Let's make this a fair fight. Alright?
Is anything fair to you anymore?
2.
Just talk to me, Rhino. After this, obviously.
There's nothing more to talk about.
1.
How did you do that?
Fair and square.
Well, it's not fair. If Father trained you more with weapons than he did with me.
That's irrelevant.
Of course it's relevant. You beat me because you're the favorite.
What?
Brother, they want you on the throne alone. I'm not going to take that.
Are you guys gonna fight right now? Because we're not done.
No, this isn't a fight.
Yeah, this is civil, personal argument.
We have a final fight between the losers. Rhino, Frost. Begin.
How did you do that?
I guess Rhino isn't getting a flower.
What? That's ridiculous!
I'm so tired. I'll meet you in a bit for the afternoon task, Alyssa.
Oh, Rhino.
Prince Frost. To what do I owe you the pleasure?
Keep telling you can just call me Frost. But, I'm just coming back into the common room to get my things, but what are you doing in here?
Oh, I was just reading my book.
Oh, what book is it?
Well, the book is about origins of various patriarchies and matriarchies of Gardenia and their correlating governmental associations.
Pretty sure that's just a really long, convoluted way to say advisors and a council.
Well, no, not really. It entails much more than just that, and well, actually, yeah, that kind of actually is the whole point.
Oh.
Yeah, now that I think
Yeah,
about it.
authors do that all the time, especially with academic style books.
Yes, that is true. Like, authors will tend to create a massive title that's enticing and puts itself out there and makes itself stand above its competition so that people will read that book rather than a book that just says that, you know, it's just advisors and a council.
That's fair enough. So, what did you think about the recent chemistry class?
Yes, chemistry. After going to chemistry, I found that it was kind of, weird, basically.
Well,
Like, from what we had learned, it was like, that's unusual. Because, of course, we have all these flowers here. And of course, they give, like, each other powers. And originally, I thought it was the petals that would give people the flowers, you know,
yeah,
the
it
royals.
does make sense.
Yes, but it's not the petals; it's the pollen, and that got me thinking. What would happen to a bee if a bee had touched the pollen? Because bees tend to use the pollen to pollinate other flowers.
Well, I mean, the bees don't have our blood in them, so I don't think anything abnormal would happen.
Yes, but even though they don't have like our royal blood, where we are able to control these powers, I would have thought it would have given them some type of like side effects, something unusual.
Maybe. I mean, a lot of plants are used for, you know, medicine, tea, you know, just normal herbal
Remedies.
Yeah, that. But those already have normal effects, you know, calming, boosting your immune system. If we used the pollen, would it affect anyone or just us?
I don't think using the pollen would be a good idea because, like, the pollen, yes, it gives like be able to, you know, control these powers. But I feel like giving the pollen to a normal citizen could lead to serious consequences that could hurt them later in their lives.
Maybe.
But I will say that Professor Magnolia is quite, like, intelligent and smart, which is a surprise considering that, you know, Professor Magnolia comes from the Lily Kingdom, and the Lily Kingdom isn't known for its, I don't know how to put this, and I don't want to offend you, but high intelligent
Well,
citizens.
I mean, it's a difference in, you know, priorities. Whereas my kingdom focuses on direct results, science is a lot of testing and, well, you know, they don't like that. Especially since
yeah.
chemistry is such a... You're looking at the small things, but when it comes to jewelry and, you know, naval fleets, you can see the results right there. They're big. They're clear. But that makes me the weird one in my entire kingdom, really, because I look at little things, whereas I fail to notice the big things.
Yes, a lot of people in this world tend to just look at the small picture rather than the actual big picture itself. You know, it's not just like your kingdoms and that's it. There's a lot more to this world than just the actual kingdoms themselves.
It's true. Well, I'm working on my outlook on the world, but whatever. There's another astronomy session later in the night if you want to join.
I mean, I would accept that offer, but I'm kind of waiting for your brother and my brother, who your brother's still in class and my brother's bringing food from the banquet hall. Because your brother had scheduled a get-together for all the male winners. Or which Kano wasn't originally part of the group, but of course he got a flower earlier today and I didn't, and meant that we technically tied, and I don't. After today's performance, I really don't consider myself being a winner at all.
Well, when you're tied, you're both winners, so, I mean, pretty sure this is what you wanted anyway, isn't it?
It is, but, like, Kano would have won if he didn't help ping in your task. Like, his was because he used his powers, mine was because I just lost. I lost my focus today.
That's true, but either way, I mean, I guess I can't talk too much, considering I'm just completely out of the competition. I guess that's why I wasn't invited by my brother.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you don't want to be around them, if you don't really feel like you belong, you can just join us for astronomy. I mean, science is more fun than being with Ness at this point, let's be honest.
I mean, I feel the same about Kano, considering the way he's been acting these past, like, couple of days, weeks. But I feel like I have an obligation to go to this winner's banquet since technically I am a winner.
I understand. How do you feel about the sword duels? Because I know I need to improve on my swordsmanship down the line, but...
I will say that my brother had more, like, of training, because he spent a lot more time with our father, who spent training him sword fighting. But I did pick up enough training and knowledge. I feel like I could help you improve, like, when I have the free time.
That'd be much appreciated.
But I don't know when we would need to use, this skill next.
That's, a fair thought.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna stay in the common room and keep reading my book until the other two show up.
Well, I'll be passing by one more time on my way to the astronomy session, so you still have the choice to join if you want.
I would join you, but I feel like I have this obligation to go.
Well, goodbye then, Rhino. I'll see you at some other time then.
Goodbye, Prince Frost.
Ah, Danny, here already, as usual.
Yeah. Hey, Frost.
Why is the session being held here instead of at the training field?
Well, the training field was used for the sunflower task this afternoon, so...
Oh, what was the task?
Alyssa called it an escape room, but I think it was more of like a dungeon-type room with various puzzles.
It sounds interesting. Well, of course, I lost to Ness, but it's not my fault. I mean, Kano and Rhino had a bias towards me, so...
Well, I'm pretty sure Ping didn't choose me on purpose either. I didn't even do anything to her. We barely even spoke. But it seems we've both lost our chance at becoming rulers of our kingdoms. I've been expected to be king since birth. My father was counting on me to take his place once I graduated from the academy, and I've been preparing to be the ruler of the Sunflower Kingdom for so long that I don't know any other life. So what am I going to do now that Alyssa's going to be queen instead? I had no other goals except to be king.
Well, you may not have had any other goals, but you have other ambitions, right? You like doing other things. Like, take astronomy, for example. You know a lot about it. Why not be an astronomy teacher?
No, I'm a terrible teacher.
On what basis are you a terrible teacher?
Well, considering that I've been training Alyssa to, have her powers kick in for years now. But Ness managed to do it in a single day.
I don't think that's a fair comparison. You can't just give up on your sister when Ness is different. He doesn't use his powers often at all, so maybe he just found something else because of it.
Maybe. I just need to figure out what I'm doing wrong.
I don't think you're doing anything wrong. It's just different people have different ways of doing things. I mean, Ness's whole attitude has always been, I'm gonna do what I want for me and no one else matters. Even your own brother. He's treated me poorly since I was a kid. I mean, it's not fair. I know I was raised to rule instead of him because of something he did, but I don't even know what that is. At first I thought I was taking the spot from him, but then we got a chance to both equally have a chance to rule, and it just got taken from me. It wasn't even a fair battle.
That's rough, buddy.
Great to see you two once again, Prince Daniel and Prince Frost. Let us begin our monthly space adventure.